everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. Today I want to talk about some hacks that you need to try if you are on Poshmark. These are things that are going to help you really get more sales and have more success on the platform, and they're also just ways to earn more money because we all love earning more money on the platform. So these are definitely things that you should try if you haven't already. So definitely keep watching and make sure that you're subscribed because I don't want you to miss the future reselling videos that I do here on this channel. I do 2 videos every single week, and I would love to have you stick around for more tips and tricks and features that you should be using and different things, all things Poshmark related. So love to have you subscribe, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first hack that I want to talk about is actually how to resend an offer, or how to send an offer that has expired, or if you sent the wrong offer, how to cancel an offer. So a lot of people don't know how to cancel an active offer on as a seller, or a lot of people don't know how to resend an offer, especially when it's, the item is marked as offer expired or something like that. And I actually had this happen. I had sent an offer out to someone, and basically it expired 3 days ago, but it still said that there was an active offer, and so it wouldn't allow me to resend the offer to her. So all you have to do in this scenario is change the size of the item, and once you change the size of the item, it's going to get rid of any active offers that you have on that item, and then you can resend the original offer using the offer button. Don't try and do the make an offer button because that is not going to allow you to send that same offer out. So if you use the offer, which is through the bundle, you can send out that original offer and then they can buy the item. And that is exactly what I did today. The buyer said, "Can you resend the offer that I missed?" And I couldn't send the same offer because it was showing that there was still an active offer. So I just changed the size of the item, changed it back, and then hit the offer button and then resent her the offer, and then she accepted immediately. So this is just a great hack. It especially works if you had actually sent a wrong offer out, or if you need to cancel an active offer. A lot of people will sell things on multiple platforms, and maybe something will sell and then they'll have to take it down from Poshmark, but they have active offers. This is how you have to cancel them. You basically just change the size of the item and it will get rid of any active offers. And I know I've talked about this in a prior video, but I still see a lot of people asking how to do this. And because this is something that I had happen today, I just wanted to kind of reiterate it because so many sellers struggle and they don't know how to do this. And so I just figured it was so important to share again. The next hack that you should definitely be using, this is just going to actually help you do everything that you're supposed to be doing on Poshmark, such as listing and sharing and stuff like that, but it's also going to actually help you earn extra money. So basically, Poshmark sends out notifications in the notifications feed in the banner, and normally they're like highlighted in a certain color. And basically all these are certain challenges that happen on the regular, pretty much daily. So there's Love It or List It challenge, there's Make a Deals Day, there's Closet Clear Out, there's all these different options. So make sure that you're actually paying attention to this banner because this is going to actually help you do things that you're supposed to be doing, but then also give you a chance to make extra money. So for example, today they actually had I don't actually remember, I'll include the screenshot, but Love It or List It is basically kind of enticing you to list more. So it's saying if you list more, you're going to be entered to win a grand prize total amount of money. And then there's another one that's basically Make a Deals Day, and if you send out a bunch of offers, you could be entered to win a certain amount. And they also have it from a buyer's point of view too. So like the more purchases you make, the more you're entered in to win money. So really pay attention to these because they are great opportunities. And while your chances may be small, you should be listing and you should be sending out offers anyway. So these are just things that if you pay attention to and kind of list during that time or send out offers during that time, it really increases your chances to make more money. And some of the grand prizes are pretty nice. I've actually had some friends that have won, and so it's really exciting and it's a great opportunity to just get some extra money. And maybe if you're a shopper on Poshmark as well, you could spend those credits that way. So make sure you're paying attention to those banners because you can only do it during those active times. So if Make a Deals Day is happening, but you're, making a lot of offers and you're not listing during the listing challenge, then it's not going to be as effective. But I still do recommend sharing every day and listing every day. But if you pay attention to which challenges are happening when, maybe you can be more heavily focused during that time frame, and that could actually help you have more success. And it's more enticing to actually do those things when there's potential money that could be earned from doing it. And the final hack that I want to talk about in this video, it may be a shorter video, but these are all just important things that I wanted to talk about. is just not using the filters properly. So there are really important ways to be using the filters on Poshmark, and a lot of people don't actually know that you're supposed to be doing certain things with the filters in order to have success. So one, it is important to not be using custom sizing on Poshmark in the filters. For example, if you have a shirt that is a size 14/16, which I have a bunch of shirts that are like that, or they're, small, medium, or something like that, do not put small/medium in the size. Rather, put one or the other. So I tend to err on the side of the smaller side, so I'd say small. And then in the comments and in the pictures, I show that it's a small medium. And the reason it's so important to not put that it's just a small/medium in the size, even though that would make the most sense, it actually hurts your item from showing up in the search bar. So for example, when people filter on sizes, if you type in a custom size, it's not going to come up in any search results. So basically, you're just making your item not appear in people's, searching or feeds or anything like that. So it's so important to not put any custom size. That goes for anything at all. Make sure that you're using the sizes that are there. And I mean, if you really have no choice and the size does not exist, then you can make your own custom size. But if the size is there and there's a potential for you to use that size that's there, then definitely use that size. Or, make sure you're descriptive in the description and the title and say why you're picking one or the other. Because too many people use custom sizing and the items don't show up in the feeds. And the next way that you're actually using the filters wrong is by not pricing your items correctly. So here's what I mean by that. I mean by pricing your items on like a whole number or like a increment of 5. So for example, $25 or $50 or $100. These are things that are going to help your items actually show up in more searches. So basically, your items are going to come up in more searches if you use those 25, 50, 100, etc. as the search options. And so I'm going to include a picture here. So basically 25 is going to show up in 2 searches. It's going to show up in the under 25 category and then the 25 to 50 category. And so is 50. 50 is going to show up in the 25 to 50 category and also 50 to 100 and so forth. So if you kind of place your items, if you can, under these numbers, such as 25, 50, 100, and so forth, then you're actually going to have double the chances of that item selling because it's going to show up in double the feeds. So this is why I heavily suggest not pricing at like 24 or 49 or things like that, somewhere in between. If you're going to price close to 50 or close to 25, then just price it at those numbers. Same thing with 100. A lot of people like to price at 99 so it doesn't scare the buyer away. But if you price at 100, it's actually going to show up in more feeds. So it's just better to do that, and it's going to increase your chances of your item selling just because it's going to be pushed to more people and more filters. So a lot of people don't actually know about this and they don't think to do this, but I have started trying to make sure that all my numbers or all my listings, if they can fall within that range, like I don't do 26, I don't do anything between. I do either 20 or 25 or 30. And that way it's, there's nothing in between, there's no weird numbers. And I think that just really helps, and it will help your items show up in a lot more feeds and then actually help you make a lot more sales. So I hope this video helped you with a couple of different hacks here that you could try and definitely start implementing. Let me know if you have tried any of these, if you know about any of these already, or if they're going to be things that you're going to start implementing going forward. I would love to hear if these are helpful for you. Also, if you want to see another video on features that you should be using on Poshmark, you can click right here. And if you want to see another video on things that you should not be doing on Poshmark, things that are killing your reselling business, you can click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.